Hey, welcome to Brighter Rays. We're in Job 1:8, and we're looking at what does he consider? What does Satan think about when we're under attack? What does he look at in a person? What areas can he attack? Today we're looking at our attachments. What did Job love in our story in Job 1? What did Job love here? So at the end, that's what Satan considers. We know Job had a love for his children. He would make sacrifices for them all the time, just in case they had sinned. Did Job love them more than God? That's what Satan wanted. Destroy the kids, and Job's faith would evaporate. No doubt he mourns their loss, but he would not curse God because of it. When that didn't work, Satan moved on. We can suppose that Job loved his wife. Satan worked on her and soured the relationship. It was like a, get behind me Satan moment for Job. In the end, they had 10 more children. Satan attacked in the areas of affection to see whether the things and people Job loved were more important than his love for God. Satan believed that the only reason why Job loved and feared God was because of the good things he had from God. That's what he said. His love for his family, his wealth, and his health certainly were greater than a love for God. That's what Satan was banking on. That's what he told God. Take those things away, he will curse you to your face. But for Job, it wasn't true. Job's love of God stood firm. He did not fall when all those things were taken away. When his loves were removed from him, they were found to be secondary loves. They were lesser loves. But his greatest love was God. So the question is, who do you love? Where is your greatest love? Is God your first and greatest love? If you lost your house and all of your possessions today, would you still love and praise God? If your family all died today, would you still love God? If you lost your job, had no means of income, would you love God? If your friends all betray you and lie about you and leave you, would you still love God? What if you found out that you have a terminal illness or a lifelong debilitating disease? Would you still love God? If all these loves were taken away today from you, would you still love God? That's the question. Now, if all these things were taken away, doesn't mean it's easy. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. We see that with Job. Doesn't mean you don't still have, deep pain from the loss of all these things. But ultimately, do you still love God, or will you turn your back on him? Because if all these things are removed from you, and you still love him, then that shows where your ultimate love is. Because those things being removed would drive you away from God, unless you really truly love God. So, that's the question. With Job, he loved God, even though it hurt, and it might even drove him to question God and to ask things that, he was darkening the counsel of God without wisdom, and was saying things and asking things that he couldn't understand, and he didn't need to know. He just needed to trust and have faith in God and to know the things that have been revealed about God, and not to ask for things that haven't been revealed because of some selfish need. Doesn't mean that won't happen. It doesn't mean we won't sin because of those things, but the love for God will still be there. You won't curse God and die. So there's a difference there. You won't turn your back, turn away from him. And many people have. When those loves have been taken away, when those things have been removed from them, they've turned their back on God. And you can see that where their love was at all along. So that's the important lesson for today. If your love is small for God, then you need to grow. You need to learn to love God more. And we can pray that God will increase our love for him, and that we'll be strong in that. So come back next time and we'll look at the conclusion of our study.